Hey, love. So if you're healing and you still have deadlines, listen up. This is for you. It's day 29 of posting 100 days here on YouTube. Hi, I'm Melissa. Thanks for coming to the studio. Welcome back. Okay, healing doesn't wait for your calendar to clear. And your calendar doesn't stop because you have a healing journey that you need to be on. They coexist. The process of being human and moving throughout your day, it's all of it. And most of us don't have the luxury of taking an extended period of time off to do our healing journey. So how do we manage both and come to terms that we can take care of our everyday life, our due dates, our deadlines, our routines, pick up, business running, clocking in, clocking out, and still have time to take care of ourselves? You don't need perfect conditions to heal. You don't need to be fully regulated to move forward in your life. It's a constant practice, really. You know, healing isn't a straight line. I talk to people about this all the time. Like, there's nothing linear about a healing journey. It can look linear for a second, but all of a sudden you could go backwards. You can pop into a hole and come out of a spiral. It's just kind of like that. You tend to revisit old wounds, but we see things in a new context because what we're asking of ourselves to bring more awareness and then the embodiment of creating a new behavior, a new way of seeing things. And yes, that can all happen while you go to work every day, while you show up for all the things that you need to show up for. So instead of asking yourself, how do I get it all done and fully heal? Instead, consider this. How do I meet myself kindly while I do what needs to be done? Baby steps at a time, my friends, not big jumps and leaps. Those might come with time, but baby steps is where it's at. And that shift changes everything. We start to ask ourselves better questions and ease up on ourselves a little bit. Healing becomes a practice of presence. It's not the destination. And deadlines become a part of the container. It's not proof that you're failing. It's proof that you are doing things, that you are moving through life. Because you can be tender and still be really responsible for everything you need to get done. You could be in process and still have your personal power, inner strength. And you could be releasing and hit every single due date without fail. They can happen at the same time. So when it comes down to it, healing is not the absence of deadlines. Healing is learning how to stay within yourself, to stay centered, to be good amongst all the things that you have to do. And you don't have to choose. You don't have to choose healing and your life. You can actually do both. You're already enough, my dear. You are enough, even in the middle of it all. Yes, we can be a mess and a miracle all at the same time. So if this resonated with you, type in the comments below, I am allowed to heal and move forward. And subscribe, like, comment for more ELAN-style nervous system healing here at the studio. So thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.